So somehow you have this is our storyline, but in order to be unique into the space, you need to create somehow really nice, engaging story for all of the players. Also, you need to use, for example, real-time weather effects, like it can be sunny, night, rain, snowing. So it creates a really nice element for the players, so they can engage more better and can really enjoy the what you have to offer to your game. The other part is engagement. So, in order to keep the players engaged, you need to organize different activities or puzzles or events that are happening within the game to keep them motivated. And also, you can offer various difficulty levels, to cater all the player categories from casual to hardcore gameplay. And also, you can introduce leaderboards and so on, so you can somehow increase the competition spirit to your game. And the last one is about the community and accessibility. So this is one of the most important thing that I already mentioned to you before, is that in order to get, let's say, users onboarded to your game, you have to have a really nice, I would say, UI, but also the journey is really important, because I've seen a lot of new games or actual games that are in the space so far, that they somehow force the users to connect a wallet in order to play the game or to use a particular chain. Uh, we did it different through our game, so we didn't want to have any blocking point for the users to enjoy the game at the end of the day. They just need to create a game account using your, for example, their email and password, and that's it. You can enjoy the game, play it, complete quests, participate in in-game events, and a lot more. But at the moment that you want to interact, for example, with Web3 world, like you need to purchase an NFT or a skin for your avatar, or to participate in an event, you need to, once you have the right knowledge, you need to connect your wallet and complete all of the transactions, activities that you want to do. Also, it is really important that you collect feedback for game development from the community, because at the end of the day, they are the ones that actually play the game, and you need to consider all of the requests from them in order to make a better world, to make a better game, to make better activities in game events, and so on. So this is some core principles that you need to keep in mind at the moment you want to, let's say, to launch your game, or before launching it, and so on. Now let's go to, this is my favorite part, to be honest, is about the map. And I can show you later on our website, where you can find it. So there are three elements that you need to consider. First of all is the world building part. The second one is the level design, and also the aesthetic unity that you need to be consistent in what you build for the players. Now, I can directly show you the map, like on our website. You can find it really easily. So this is the entire map that we have, is in the section here. Um, we have made it possible to build a single world connected. Is 2,000 square kilometers. Is one of the biggest map that it is already available in, let's say, in the gaming industry. So we made some calculations. In order to go, for example, from here to here, you need like 5 days. But also we are going to introduce, some teleporting areas or other features to make, the traveling more faster to between regions and areas. Now, before going it, there is a navigation bar here where you can take a look on all of the challenges, all of the partner areas, and so on. And let's go to the most, let's say, um, to the most active part that we have already made available to our community. It is called the Dypians city, where most of the partners areas that are building World of Dypians are located. And for example, we can consider Core over here, which you can find it directly in this area. Like once you log into the game and play it, you can visit the Core the core area, which has different type of features within the game. So if you can see, it is a really nice futuristic design. So all of the players that visit get somehow they like the area, the aesthetic, and all of the events that are happening within the area. Some of the features that we have available for core ecosystem is that we have a treasure hunt available, which reward it's a 120 days event, which rewards has a reward pool of $20,000 in core, and in this treasure hunt event, every player that holds a core beta pass NFT or is a prime subscriber to World of Dypians, they can they can participate daily to find a hidden item within the core area, so they can earn more points for the leaderboard ranking or stars or direct rewards in core. Also, we one of our most important features is a daily bonus, which let's say incentivize the daily participation within the game, and players can make also on-chain transactions, earn rewards, and a lot more. So basically, one of the features that we have for the map is we have built this huge world, and it is designed as a connected areas, and every area has like a unique let's say feeling or typology. Like you can find desert here for rainforest, let's say you can find frozen environments or lava over here, and so on. So there are any kind of environment that and events that player can keep engaged. Effect, for example, if you are a game that have has a lot of updates, like on different marketplaces like on Epic Games or Steam, you need to consider or to build it in a way that you don't have to do a lot of pushes or gigabytes of data or of game for the players for a new, for example, area that you need to unlock within the game or a new feature that you want to launch. So you have to optimize it really well before starting, building the game itself. And also within the art, we chose to go with a futuristic city model, so players can keep like that vision of the future of the Web3 gaming within the map that we have within the city, within every region that is available so far and within the game. Now let's go to the art, one of my favorite parts after the map. And here we have also three elements you need to consider also for once you decide to build your game. One of them is character creation. So it aligns with the map. So if, for example, you want to go with a medieval environment and so on, you need to build the characters in that way, because you cannot build like futuristic characters or I don't know, avatars, NPCs, whatever, within that environment. So you have to match um all of the details from their environment and also to the characters that you want to build, uh, which can be easily integrated to the game. Also, to the environmental art, you need to consider that each environment that you build, like this desert, rainforest, lava, frozen tundra, and so on, to be alive with dynamic weather system, lightning and interactive elements, so the players can have a really nice feeling while enjoying the game. And each of our zones that we built within the game has a different unique theme or purpose for the players. Uh, to not forget, the most important thing is the visual effects. So at the moment, we have two races or two categories for avatars that the player can choose in the beginning. So they can choose either to be a warrior or to be a mage, but we are introducing new races as well and categories within the game. So you need to make sure that all of the visual effects matches the category that you have built it. For example, we have some footage here from the Dragon Ruins event within our game. So the player fights the boss or the dragon boss, as we call it. So we have you have to consider to build the right abilities and talent tree for all of the let's say, powers that the avatar can have in order to fight into battles or to interact with the environment and so on. The main idea is that each of these visual effects should be really appealing and should be really strong with lightning, really nice animation, so the player can really enjoy the battle with boss or different PvE or PvP events that we're having within the game. This is a really good element that you should also be focusing on in the future or before starting to build your game. And another thing, as you can see here on the bottom right, is the cows NFT, which is, I already mentioned in the beginning, our NFT collection, which we um, made or bring it to life into our own ecosystem. So basically, there is a cat with a, I don't know, tiger skin with an umbrella and so on. So if we check in the backend, so if you are a holder of this NFT, you'll be able to have the exact replica of cat within the game, so it can help you through the journey and bring more abilities, use it as in-game mount, or even, let's say, fight for you with different battles. So this is something that you need to consider with all of the elements before start to think of the art of the characters, of NPCs and everything else that are related to your game. Now let's go to the game mechanics. So there are also some things here to consider in order to keep players engaged. You need to consider the core gameplay. So you need to first of all define of what type of game you want to build. It can be an RPG, it can be action, I don't know, any kind of category, but you need to define it first because that will be your main starting point. That will be the fundamental for all of the elements that you integrate into the future for the game. And for example, you need to consider the exploration mode, like we have it on World of Dypians, since we are an open world, so the players can explore it, participate in different quests and different type of activities. We have diverse terrains. Hidden treasures within the game, so players can keep finding them every day, every month, and so on. And also there are some areas that are unlocked, which can be let's say accessed only if you meet a certain requirements. For example, if I own a Genesis land within the game, all the players cannot access for example my land or uh, to utilize it or to benefit from it. But if you are a holder, you can access it, you can build it, and so on. Of course, every player can visit your area and let's say travel through it, explore it, but they cannot enjoy the benefits of the ownership that you have. Also, we, in order to keep players engaged, we launched different type of in-game events like you have it right here. We have different categories like Legendary Beast Siege, which has 6 dedicated events, from Dragon Ruins, Cold Bite, Furry Beast, and others, which I'm going to explain a little bit later. And these type of events are for every day of the week, so for the whole week we keep players engaged with a particular battle. And yeah, at the end, you need to somehow, in the Web3 world, you cannot escape the earn feature. So you need to somehow utilize some of the DeFi mechanics like staking or reward pools or different campaigns or NFT integrations. So all of the players can gain real world value at the end of the day. This is really important because the reward system that you build within the game is not necessarily directly to the rewards, but it's directly somehow connected to all of the features that you make available. Like we have daily bonus, for example, that the players can earn different incentives by logging in and opening different chests within the game. We have leaderboards that uh, let's say increase the competition spirit, and if you can see it is really easily on the account section over here. We have different type of leaderboards. Each one is available for different partner and ecosystem, where we reward top 100 players daily here with different stars for in this case for core ecosystem. While the global leaderboard, we have a weekly and monthly one where we reward directly in rewards users, top 100 users that collect most of the stars from the gameplay ever. Also, these are some of the events that I was mentioning about. So today is Tuesday, and the Cold Bite event is already available within the game. You need to purchase or to activate it via what tokens. Each type of event is related to that. We have the treasure hunt event that is happening to all of our partner areas, like even with Core, where you offer $20,000 in Core rewards. It started with December 4th, so it's still ongoing. So if you are a player, you need to visit Core area daily and find that hidden chest that might give you either leaderboard points for the leaderboard rankings or direct rewards in Core. But also, one of the most important features is the daily bonus event, which also we have for Core and gives the possibility to the users to open maximum 20 chests per day. So one chest is one on-chain transaction. 10 of them are free for standard users, while the other 10 are only if you are a Prime subscriber to our game. And you can win different rewards, like up to $700 per chest, but also you can win stars and points for the ranking, so you can earn additional points from it. These are some of the in-game footages from the events that I already showed to you. Like this is the polar bear, the Dragon Ruins, you have the Scorpion over here, the Gorilla, Fairy Beast, the Cyclop, and so on. So we have different type of environments within the map that you can see it here. For example, if I can select challenges, like you can see that you need to visit, for example, this is the Scorpion King, how it works and everything else. We have, for example, Dragon Ruins in the Island Zero happening, the Fairy Beast in the, let's say, in the jungle, and also the Cyclop in the dedicated area as well, and so on. So basically, what we have done is all of this map with different terrains and everything else, we engaged and provided some really good, engaging events for the players to participate. Now, one of the most important things is blockchain integrations. I already showed you some of the like daily bonus, but also we have the DeFi part, which we have staking on our website, and really soon is coming directly within the game itself. So the players can stake assets to earn more and more rewards for within the ecosystem, so they can utilize it on our own NFT marketplace or even use it for other in-game events and different features as well. Um, Right now, as I mentioned in the beginning, we choose to go as a multi-chain platform, as aligns with our vision to not have any blocking point for the users to join our game. Also, one of the chains is Core Ecosystem, which right now we have more than 800,000 monthly active users, which is really huge, and Core players are contributing significantly in our user base. But you have to consider some of the blockchain features that you need to make available for your community. For example, I already showed you the staking pools, the daily bonus event, but we have our own NFT marketplace so the players can trade, buy, purchase, and so on. I'm not necessarily saying that you need to build your own NFT marketplace, but if you are somehow you aspire to be a really huge player within the Web3 space, you need to have it. Or if you decide to go with other third-party marketplaces, it is okay either way. Also, blockchain integration has benefits to the players like security. assets that are stored on chain, uh, like they are immune to tampering or fraud, especially with projects that have a really good focus on security. So rely on projects that have audited their smart contracts or have done uh, or continuously are doing security audits for the game or for their own platform. We are using or partnering with Certic at the moment, so we have a 90% score on Certic platform. So one of our focuses, since we have a really huge community, like 3 million monthly active players, is on security. So we want to ensure that every player within our ecosystem is safe and immune to any kind of let's say security or fraud or anything else that is related to this kind of matters. And also, what is most important is accessibility, because Web3 tools, there are a lot of them right now, can simplify the using onboarding process for all of the players, not only from Web3 but also to from Web2 to Web3. Now, one of the things that I would like to mention is that as a new game that you want to take your share into the market, there are going to be challenges like we all face them, and I'm sure that uh, everyone has done the same. But some of the challenges that I already mentioned are, and I've highlighted here with three main points, are onboarding Web2 users. And many traditional gamers are unfamiliar with blockchain technology, so they don't know what a wallet is, what an exchange is, how to make a transaction, and so on, how to interact with the blockchain. So you need to build a really nice onboarding process for the well, at least for the Web2 players to join the game. Web3 community is there, but there are a lot of more Web2 users that are patiently waiting to join this innovative world. Another thing or barrier is the transaction cost. So as you might already know, all of the gamers or players that are available in the market so far don't want to have a lot of transaction costs, because there are a lot of transaction involved in the gaming community. Like you need to participate in events, open daily bonuses or anything else. So there are a lot of transactions. So if you support chain, for example, that has higher gas fees, it makes the blockchain gaming even unsustainable for for not, I would say, for a big part of the users. And third but not least is retaining the community, because it is really easy to get a really good hype and to get users, especially when you have a campaign or something, rewards that you allocate to the community. But what is most important, that you need to retain the users in long term. So this is one of the other challenges that you're going to be facing, let's say, in the space. And some of the solutions that we followed, for example, let's start with the first one. We onboarded uh, onboarding the Web2 users. We simplified, the user interface with step-by-step onboarding tutorials. So it is really easy to get onboarded into our game. You don't need to connect your wallet or anything else. Just create an account using your email and password, and that's it. You just play the game and so on. Core has been providing us a lot of support during this time, not only with technical, marketing, and so on. But this is really important, that with every chain partner that you consider to, uh, let's say, make your game available on, you need to have somehow this kind of support that Core is giving to all of the gaming projects so far. And I'm proud to say that we are right now in the position, I would say, among the first. Gaming ecosystem on Core, reaching more than 820,000 monthly active users to our game. And also to overcome the transaction costs for the players, Core low gas fees ensure that transactions are cost effective. This is one of the most important features that you need to offer to your players as well. Also, if you offer something like we have, like loyalty programs, to support, the especially the loyal users that are in your game for long term. This is another thing that you can overcome the transaction cost. And to the most important thing is that to retain players, frequent updates with new content, events that you make within the game, new features that you launch are really important for the community and for the users that don't used to play your game but don't anymore. You need to provide, some really engaging gaming content or features so they can get interest and get back into to your game. And in World of Dypians, we have a saying that every challenge is an opportunity to innovate and grow. And we are somehow we have been building for more than 3 years in the bear market, bull market as well. And I would say this to any kind of gaming project that is out there. So you should keep building because uh, you can see the benefits in long term from it. Just want to close it with future plans for World of Dypians. So we have we have a lot of challenging roadmap, a lot of feature to be released, but the three main ones that we're working on and going to be launched really soon. First of all, is the multiplayer mode, where players right now, all of our community can keep. Uh, can level up their gameplay to PvE, PvP type of events, so they can join a clan or team up with their friends, fight bosses, join in treasure hunt or different type of events that we make available. And also we somehow encourage the social interaction to our game by introducing a game chat communication for all of the players within the game. Also, we are going to be focused to increase accessibility on different platforms in order to grow more community and to bring more players to our game. One of them is Steam. If you can see, I already opened. So this is our profile on Steam. You just click it, type World of Dypians, and it will show up. So at the moment is coming soon. So we are working to release this Q1. I'll invite everyone to add World of Dypians on the wish list. So stay tuned. It's really coming soon, and this will open a really new area that I would say to onboard as many players to the game. So we're going to see a really nice boost to our game at the moment that we make available a game not only on Steam but different stores as well. Uh, and this year, one of the focuses that we are planning to do is expanding AI-powered features. I already mentioned our NFT collection, Cats and Watches Society. It's AI-powered within the game, so it helps players within the different activities within the game. We're going to be enhancing with advanced NPC to provide, real-time interaction to the players for the quest journey within the game. We're gonna focus more on the education and learning part. So we're gonna introduce like an educational museum within the game, where every Web2 player that don't have the right knowledge for the Web3 space, how to make a transaction or how to, interact with the world, they're gonna be learning step by step in an easy way, enjoyable way, all of the Web3 world. So no more watching tutorials or reading articles on how everything will work, but you need to learn in an enjoyable way how to make a transaction, how to deposit a different type of asset and so on. And at the end, this is really important as we are going to be offering personalized players experience based on behavior and play style. um, Also, really soon we're going to be launching our AI agent called Orin, so stay tuned for that as well. So with that, I conclude my presentation. I would say to everyone that stay tuned, give us a follow on our social media channels, and some really nice and cool things will come really soon. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for your presentation, Gazmend. We really appreciate it. We've learned a lot more about World of Dypians. Again, thank you very much for your time here today. And with this, I will be concluding today's session. Thank you for being our partner on Core and a part of our Core Global Gaming Hackathon. I've been your host, Ahmed Tahimer. Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, wherever you are. Have a good day, everybody.
Thank you very much. Take care.